Hello and welcome to our video about the human eye. Our eyes are some of the most complex organs in our bodies, and they allow us to see the world around us. This video will examine how the eye works and what it does. Let's start by taking a closer look at the anatomy of the eye. The eye is a complex organ made up of several different parts. The sclera is the white part of the eye, and the cornea is the clear part in front of the eye. The iris is the colored part of the eye, and the pupil is the black center. Behind the pupil is the lens, which focuses light onto the retina at the back of the eye. The retina is made up of millions of light-sensitive cells called rods and cones. Now that we know the eye's basic anatomy, let's talk about how it works. Light enters the eye through the cornea and pupil and is focused onto the retina by the lens. The rods and cones in the retina convert the light into electrical signals that are sent to the brain through the optic nerve. The brain then interprets these signals as the images we see. But the process of vision is not as simple as it seems. The brain has to do a lot of work to process the information it receives from the eyes, and it can sometimes be fooled by optical illusions. The human eye has some incredible abilities, including the ability to see in low light conditions, detect colors, and even see in 3D. The eye is also capable of adjusting its focus to see objects at different distances, and it can even adapt to changes in lighting conditions. In this video, we have prepared the 19 most amazing facts about the human eye. So let's get started. Fact number 1. The human eye can distinguish between around 10 million different colors. This is due to the presence of specialized cells in the retina called cones, which are responsible for color vision. Fact number 2. The cornea, which is the transparent outermost layer of the eye, is the only tissue of the human body that doesn't have blood vessels. It receives its nutrients from the aqueous humor, a clear fluid that fills the space between the cornea and the lens. Fact number 3. The human eye is the only part of the body where we can directly observe blood vessels and nerve tissues without needing to cut the skin. This is why optometrists and ophthalmologists can diagnose certain health conditions by examining the eye. Fact number 4. Your eyes are constantly producing tears to keep them moisturized and free of dust and debris. In fact, the average person produces enough tears in their lifetime to fill a swimming pool. Different types of tears are produced for different reasons. Basal tears are constantly produced to lubricate our eyes. Reflex tears are produced when our eyes are irritated. And emotional tears are produced in response to strong feelings. Emotional tears contain more protein than basal and reflex tears. Scientists have discovered that tears contain a natural antibiotic called lysozyme, which can help to fight against bacteria on the surface of the eye. Fact number 5. The muscles that control the movement of the eye are the fastest and most precise muscles in the human body. They can move the eye up to 100,000 times per day and allow us to track moving objects with incredible accuracy. Fact number 6. The human eye is capable of processing visual information incredibly quickly. It only takes about 13 milliseconds for the eye to process an image and send it to the brain for interpretation. Fact number 7. The size of the pupil can change depending on various factors such as lighting conditions and emotions. When we are in dim lighting, the pupil will dilate to allow more light in, while it will constrict in bright light. Additionally, the pupil can dilate when we are feeling aroused or interested in something. Fact number 8. The human eye has a built-in natural sunblock. The lens in the eye contains a substance called uvamorulin, which can filter out harmful ultraviolet rays from the sun. Fact number 9. The eye is constantly in motion, even when we are not consciously aware of it. This movement, known as saccades, is necessary for us to gather visual information from our environment. In fact, if you were to try and keep your eye completely still, it would result in temporary blindness. Fact number 10. The human eye can distinguish between objects that are just 0.1 millimeters apart. This is due to the high density of photoreceptor cells in the retina, which allow us to perceive fine details and textures in the objects we see. Fact number 11. Each eye has a blind spot where the optic nerve exits the eye, and there are no photoreceptor cells. However, the brain is able to compensate for this blind spot by filling in the missing information. Fact number 12. The eye is composed of more than 2 million working parts and can process 36,000 bits of information every hour. Fact number 13. The human eye is roughly the same size as a ping pong ball and weighs only about 1/4 of an ounce. Fact number 14. Some people are born with 2 different colored eyes, a condition known as heterochromia. Fact number 15. The human eye is one of the few parts of the body that never stops growing throughout a person's lifetime. Fact number 16. The eye is capable of healing itself very quickly. For instance, a scratch on the cornea can heal within 48 hours. Fact number 17. The eye can detect light that is just a few photons strong, making it one of the most sensitive organs in the body. Fact number 18. The distance between our eyes is called the interpupillary distance, and it varies from person to person. The average interpupillary distance is around 2.5 inches. Fact number 19. The muscles that control the iris, which is responsible for controlling the size of the pupil, are controlled by the same part of the brain that controls our emotions. This is why the size of the pupil can change depending on our emotional state. Well, friends, these were the 19 most amazing facts about the human eye that we selected for you. In conclusion, our eyes are incredibly important, so it's important that we take good care of them. We can do several things to keep our eyes healthy, such as getting enough rest, wearing sunglasses to protect our eyes from UV rays, and eating a healthy diet rich in vitamins and minerals. Thank you for watching our video about the human eye. We hope you've learned something new about this amazing organ and how it allows us to see the world around us. Remember to take good care of your eyes and get regular checkups to keep them healthy. Thank you and see you next time.